that to work.
Then who's releasing the podcast?
It'll be in the will. Like, we could figure all this stuff out after.
We'll put our internet passwords in the will.
Yeah. I mean, beyond like cadeau-amp-janco.
Oh no, this is what we got to do.
Yeah.
You have to record 2 posthumous episodes.
3. But you talk
one. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, in case of
one in case
covering
you
everything.
die, one in case I die, and one in case we die together.
Eating too many burgers.
Eating too many burgers, or on a road trip to go get a burger.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. We get hit by the same bus walking across the street after eating a burger because we're all so sluggish from burgers.
Yeah.
So that we have all bases covered, and that we've spent at least 3 hours considering our own mortalities.
Like the couple people who listen, it's like they thought about their death a lot.
A lot.
They really planned for this.
Yeah, or people could celebrate our life by listening to just about 80 hours of cadeau-amp-janco Wednesdays at lunch.
Please don't. Not after my death.
Why not? Because then you've got all the podcasts to go back and hang out with you, Matthew.
Yeah.
Spend time with you during better times, living times. And honestly, we have like 80 hours worth of content out there. Mm-hmm. That's pretty decent. You could take a vacation off work. People find out you die, take a vacation off work, spend that 2 weeks, 40 hours each week, spending time with cadeau-amp-janco Wednesdays at lunch. Burger edition.
I can't condone this. You've turned our deaths into a shameless plug. But listen to it while I'm still alive, sure.
No, that's ideal.
Oh, I hope so, yeah.
But, it'd be nice. It'd be nice after you die, too. I don't know how this is switched to only you dying.
I don't know. I feel like you have some sinister motives now.
You don't worry about my motives. Matthew, this burger.
Yeah.
What did you think of this burger? Are you ready to rate this burger?
Oh.
Greg's Diner. No address.
Vagabond.
No permanent address. You can't
truck.
mail them. I don't know. Maybe they have a P.O. box.
They got a license plate.
They do have a license plate. I didn't check what it is.
I didn't look it up.
It's not the most distinctive part of the Greg's Diner food truck.
I guess we should have gotten the license plate, and then if anybody ever wanted to find it, they could make a fake police report and say, "I need you to locate this."
Yeah, there's a hit and run.
So please locate this truck for me. And I guess they wouldn't really tell you where it is. You'd have to pretend to be a detective from another precinct, I think.
Yeah, I suppose.
A lot of work to get a diner burger that I didn't find to be very good. My notes here say not enough sauce, but tasty.
Okay.
But I think it would have been tastier with more sauce. And I got a hint of a frozen patty.
Oh, it's very possible. It is a food truck.
And it's a big accusation to make.
Yeah.
For burgers, you don't want to go calling frozen patties willy-nilly because it's a disgrace. And I think this might have been a frozen patty, maybe because it was on a food truck. They had to prepare it somewhere else, only warm it up.
It's very
when
possible.
They get
very
to
possible.
the location. Really nothing special. I think the fries were more enjoyable for me.
They were nice, really like thin cut fries.
Yeah,
sort of shoestring fries. Is that what they call them? Matchstick fries.
Yeah. I like them.
Yeah, I enjoyed those fries too.
The pulled pork on this burger. Mm-hmm. The only thing that was remarkable about it. And not even that remarkable. I'm saying remarkable. I'm just saying that the pulled pork on it was the only thing that made me enjoy eating this burger. Otherwise, it was just a waste of my time.
Oh, really? I thought the pulled pork was quite nice on it. Not too saucy. And I feel like that was the case for the whole burger. That because sometimes pulled pork is like it's in a sauce. It's a very saucy pulled pork. But this one was sort of like a little dry, and I kind of liked it. You could enjoy the smokiness. The flavor was right there in the pork. And the beef patties themselves, not that thick. They seemed like they were seasoned with at least a little salt and pepper. And there was not too much Big Mac sauce or whatever, Thousand Island dressing, whatever you want to call it, on the burger. And I was happy about that. I actually wrote in my notes, not saucy or messy. That was a pretty concise burger, and it didn't get all over your hands. Matthew, I thought you'd appreciate that as an avid napkin user, that you wouldn't have to use too many napkins on this burger.
I was prepared. I grabbed a bunch of napkins. I didn't need to use them, though. And
Well, there were French fries, and you tend to wipe your hands after most French fries.
If a fork is not handy.
Mm-hmm.
And even then. Yeah, really just not... It wasn't doing it for me. I think the man playing the steel drums was probably the best part of this
That's right. There was
experience.
There was a guy nearby playing steel drums, he was playing like modern hits. He played some Drake. He played some like...
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd, yeah.
Was it? Yeah, that's the one I remember. Just on the steel drums.
It's nice.
And he was having a great time. He was so into it, so happy.
Yeah.
I was not as happy as he was eating this burger. And I want to like food truck burgers. I want to support food being served out of trucks.
Sure. But I mean, in Montreal, we've got only a few food truck burgers.
Yeah.
We've got the Dick Ann's burger. We know you don't like Dick Ann's burgers.
No.
There's the Winnebago. That's a Nouveau Palais food truck, and we both enjoyed that burger quite a bit.
The Winneburger?
The Winneburger
Winnebago
truck.
Yeah.
Winneburger Winnebago is Nouveau Palais food truck.
What can you tell me what is the point of a food truck? Just as plain and simple as you can say it.
To have a restaurant level of food in public places.
Yeah, but it's on a truck, right? It should be, don't you think it should come to you? Why do I have to always, every food truck I've ever been to, I've had to go to it?
Yeah, but usually, like, you're in the park, there's a food truck, what do they have? Or a couple, like, I know...
That's never happened to me. I always have to go to the Olympic Stadium. It's in Hochelaga.
Well, I mean, first of all, that's not so terrible, but you could be at the Jean-Mance Park along Park Avenue at the base of Mount Royal. You could be at I want to say it's called Dorchester Park between Peel and Metcalfe, St. Catherine and Reine-l'Evêque.
I could be.
And there are usually several trucks posted at both of those places and several other places around town. So you could just be about your day and then, oh, there's a food truck. That's some other restaurant that I don't usually see around this area. And then you've got two new food options and they rotate around. So just like you could check this food truck app, track down what food trucks are there. And even if it's nearby, you go walk a couple blocks. It could be like, what do they got? Oh, they got tartare and cheese today. No thanks.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, in my experience, I've had to travel a lot further than I ever would to get food that should be coming to me.
I see your point. I can't really argue that much with you.
I mean, whatever happened to the days of working for it? The ice cream trucks, they wouldn't just go and park somewhere. They'd drive along, playing their little song until they had a good lineup of kids chasing them down.
Yeah.
And then they would stop, get rid of the crowd,
at once, yeah.
And then keep going, build up another audience, build up another crowd of hungry kids.
See, now, I find it incredibly ironic that you said, like, well, what happened to the hard-working days? Where you're like, I want them to drive around and me to chase them. I don't want to go to them.
Yeah.
You don't want to put in the effort, but you do want to put in some effort of chasing a truck down the street for a taco.
It's the thrill of the hunt. That's what I want. I don't want to go to a place that's just, it's depressing. And in Hochelaga.
Why do you hate on Hochelaga so much?
I could tell you that someone was stabbed there yesterday.
Is that a fact?
I think it is. I think I could say that no matter when you're listening to this podcast.
It's safe to say. Safe to say.
No matter when you're listening to this episode, somebody was stabbed in Hochelaga.
Maybe next week. Maybe not next week, because next week is big episode 80. We got to do something special for that. But maybe episode 81, we'll go head over to Hochelaga again. I'll try and show you some of the charming things of Hochelaga. I don't know what they're... I know they have a sign. They put up a sign with lights.
Yes.
It says Hochelaga over the street. It's kind of nice. It's glitzy.
We'll see, but I feel like to get the full effect, we'd have to go at night, and that's a deal breaker. You ready to rate this? I'm ready to
rate this burger, Matthew.
All right. You want to... Should we do something have we ever rated on this at the same time? Like on 3? Rate on 3?
Well, I have my rating written down. I'll just stick to it. So let's not, because it's going to be inaudible if we both say numbers with decimal points. at the same time.
Oh, now you have a decimal point.
I'm sorry. I'm
showing your hand a little bit.
Showing my hand a little bit.
I'm going to give this burger, based on the fact that I didn't like it very much, a 5.
A 5. So it's fine.
Yeah, just fine. The frozen patty, the sense that it might be a frozen patty, that was enough to bring it down to a 5 for me. And the not enough sauce brought it even lower. But in the pulled pork, back up to a 5.
Okay.
And the cherry tomatoes, it's a mulligan. They don't doesn't add
really
anything, doesn't
anything.
take anything away. I like seeing them.
Okay. So we're pretty different on this one, Matthew. Because I enjoyed this burger. I thought it was a good burger. The 2 patties, it was a nice diner burger. It was a little greasy, but it wasn't too greasy. It wasn't drippy, messy greasy.
No.
Which is very good for a food truck burger. You don't want to be walking around dripping things all over the place. So you aren't necessarily sitting down once you get food from a food truck. I thought this was a pretty neat, clean, diner style, good burger. 2 patties, that sweet dressing, pulled pork just on top of all that, lettuce, tomato. They were pretty fresh. Pickles. This was all. And I really like pickles with pulled pork. For some reason, I find that they pair really well together. I like this burger. I'm gonna give this burger a 7.5.
Well, you make a strong case for it, but one thing you're leaving out is that mouth taste.
The mouth taste.
The frozen patty. You don't agree that it was frozen?
No, they felt like flat little pressed down patties. Like maybe they were frozen at some point, but I feel like these were like the ones that are like a ball and they get just smashed down.
Yeah,
because they weren't thick enough. They weren't really in like an even patty form.
I think it was questionable whether we even got 2 patties in there.
Yeah, they were kind of smushed together after they were cooked, so it was a little hard to tell. But you can kind of, if you look at it sideways, tilt your head, give it a good squint, you could tell it was 2 patties. Neither one was thick, though.
No. All right, well, I can, you know what, you made a good case for it. I'm still giving it a 5, but I accept your 7.5.
All right. So, Matthew, next week, big episode 80, we've got to do something special. We might have to take this show on the road.
Oh, no.
I don't know where we're going. Where are we going to go? Out east, out west, down south, down across the border, down Mexico way.
Oof.
Are we going to get some sort of chimichanga?
Spicy down there.
Some kind of hot tamale? Maybe just a quesadilla.
I don't even have a passport. Can we just let's get a burger.
You gotta get that passport.
Maybe. Let's just not make... Well, we can make promises because Lord knows we break them all the time.
I have 2 specials in my bag today.
In your bag? They made it to your bag?
Yeah.
Wow.
They've been in my bag and then out again a couple of times now. Where I have the intention of dropping them off and then the people I contact are like not near home or whatever.
Yeah.
This week, Matthew and I went to Greg's Burger.
Greg's Diner. We went to Greg's Diner.
All right, enough of this pill. Let's make my back hot.
Now I get all the back heat.
Hot back Sebastian.
He's back.
He's hot.
And hotter than ever.
Coming this fall.